majina ni Veronica Mweni na navutanga hii group na sioni ati inanipendeza juu nayovuta. Juu nikivuta nikiona marafiki zangu nikiacha naona marafiki yangu kama navuta pia mimi nitaanza kuvuta.
Glue is still the most popular drug for these children as it's cheap and easily available. This is a sentiment shared by the acting National Coordinator for National Campaign Against Drug Abuse Authority, NACADA, Mr. Agre Busena.
My name is Agre Busena, the acting coordinator NACADA Authority. Glue, it has quite a number of definitions as a chemical, but in the simple terms, it's an inhaler chemical in form of vapor that people inhale to get high. The vapor produces a number of mind-altering effects to the body. Some effect the use has we say that it's changing the body chemicals. So the short-term effect is like it gives headache to the user, muscle weaknesses and fatigue. Those are some of the short effects. Abdominal pain, severe and violent vomiting. Then it damages, it has effect also on the body movement, the leg. The long-term effect of glue inherent is weight loss. Somebody who has used glue for a very long time, they tend to lose their weight. They are disoriented in the way they do their things. You might think that they are abnormal, but you find that it is because of those chemicals that they have inhaled that has that irregular heartbeats. It's like alcohol. You know, when you take it in large quantity, you tend to have that regular heartbeat. You know, when somebody feels high, it means that there is something that is happening to your body chemical. Poor taste in eating, because once you have inhaled a lot of glue, you tend to lose the tastes that you may wish, if you may wish to eat. So it comes to poor eating habits. That's why we were saying weight loss, inattentiveness, or lack of concentration or coordination. Those are some of the long-term effects. So it has both social and health effects to the user.
And about the laws that protect these children from buying these drugs.
It might not be really specific from the dealers, but we have laws that protect children in this country. What comes to my mind is the Children Act that gives certain provisions or specific provisions of what should be able to happen. We have even the current constitution that gives certain provisions to the children of this country, but specifically to the dealers so that they don't have access to the dealer. Because like somebody who is selling paint, you might not be able to know that the paint you are selling to a young child, to a young person, is going to misuse that paint. So we might not have specific laws that may bar, but we have specific laws that protect children of this country.
NACADA has faced challenges in trying to educate this particular group on the dangers of drugs.
Specifically to your areas of concern, street children, first of all, this is a mobile population. It's not a very organized population, so it might be very difficult for us to reach them, but we are trying to reach them through structured organization. Like maybe your organization, Ndugu Society. If you have a function where you have invited some of these street children, then we can come there and talk to them about the dangers of drugs and the dangers of alcohol and drug abuse. Secondly, we go through institutions. Unfortunately, most of them, they are out of these institutions, like the learning institutions, the church, the mosque. We have been able to reach some of these areas so that we educate young people. especially those ones who are still in school, on the dangers of this drug and alcohol abuse.
And for the future plans.
Whether they are street children or not street children, but what we have organized, what we want to do now, we want to reach them through sports, through extra curriculum activity, whether music or what and what, so that they are on board are the same as those ones who are in school. I think that's what we are now focusing on.
Addiction to glue sniffing may be one of the main reasons for failure of effective and sustainable rehabilitation of street children in Kenya. A lot of awareness and outreach programs must be put in place and work to alleviate the root cause of this problem, which is poverty. To curb this problem, Undugu Society of Kenya has several programs aimed at empowering the community through self-help groups. The program is known as Undugu Community Empowerment Program. There has been lobbying and advocacy from various stakeholders in the sector to try and sensitize the children and at the same time rehabilitation of the children and youth who were victims of this vice. Meanwhile, our hope is that the government will take this matter seriously and ensure that the provisions provided in the Children's Act and the Penal Code are fully implemented. The Act should also be revised to introduce stiffer penalties to those found guilty of intentionally selling drugs to minors. Only this combined effort from the government and other non-governmental organizations can help fully combat this problem and give these children a chance to fully exploit their potential in the society.